5. Okay, let's just stop the music. Okay, guess what? We've had some problems with technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. What this means for you as our viewers is we don't have our full 4-hour show is recorded and able to go out on repeats because our server has failed in recording everything. It's recorded from about 12 onwards. Brilliant. Can we therefore, would we mind, Linda, if we have your project on standby once again?
Yeah, sure.
Because for anybody watching the repeat, we have had one of the most beautiful sets of jewellery ever made on the channel, and I want you to be able to see it because it is so aspirational. Because of this, because our full show hasn't been able to be recorded, what we're going to do, and unfortunately this, well, fortunately for you Freeview viewers, it wouldn't affect your usual viewing experience. What we're going to do is we're going to repeat lots of our new things that we've done today in order to be able to fill a full hour's worth of show that is then going to be repeated throughout the day. I better make this good, because if I say anything incriminating, it's going to be repeated quite a few times, isn't it? That's quite good. Our little faux pas earlier won't be shown again then.
No,
right.
that's true.
Okay, so Kim, where would you like to start? Okay, we're going to show our first of all, 3 brand new kits that were launched in today's show, and we've got examples of jewellery for each. The first of which is all this fantastic agate. Now, it started off at £27.95, but it's now got an introductory offer at £24.95 for you. It's a really stunning kit where you've got these big agate slabs as well as these extra, which aren't even listed, they're extra, 12mm faceted rounds in between. We've then got the funneling, these fantastic, stunning extra beads alongside, of which we've got the 6mm rounds of multicolour agate, and then we've got 8mm rounds of this crackled agate, 140 carats. Okay. Big carat weight in this kit called the Pride of Place, brand new today. 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, and 150 metres of your 0.25 thickness of monofilament. There's 30 pieces of silver in this kit as well. This is the Pride of Place. 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. The code is ZMGP42. An amazing, amazing, amazing value for money on that. 0800 644 655 ZMGP42. Now, just so you know as well, an example of the necklace, these will be photographed for you. All the pieces that Linda has demonstrated in today's show and made in advance will be photographed and popped onto the website for you so you can get all the full details and design ideas. Okay, so going to move along now to our second brand new kit of the day today. It's like a conveyor belt. Karen's walking this side, walking around the cameras, and it moves away. This is looking all right. It's going good. It's going good. Okay, this is called Soulmate. Again, just £24.95. This is the kit that really gives you a big impact of these amazing hues of greens throughout the spectrum, going from 18mm rounds on the moss agate, 10 by 14mm on the rice beads of the green speckle agate, and green agate nuggets measuring from 10 by 13 up to 16 by 18mm each. In this kit, you've got 30 pieces of the 925 sterling silver, 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of these shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Once again, we've got a large and a small gift bag available for you, and there's 20 metres of the monofilament in this, as well as your 50 metres of the beading thread and the 6 metres of clear elastic. We've also featured another brand new kit in today's show that we'll bring to you in just a moment, but I just want to show you as well. Oh, we've just seen it actually. We've just seen it. So you've just seen that. Just to reiterate, we had a technical difficulty in today's show where it hasn't all repeated. So we're just showing you everything new in now until the end point that we are recording. If you are watching on Freeview, we're going to be losing you imminently. So thank you so, so much for all of you who have been watching throughout the show. I hope you've enjoyed the 4 hours and you've been lucky, you've seen it. And for everybody else, we're packing everything new in now for you to see. Okay, this druzy is quite possibly some of the most fabulous jewellery we've ever had, where we're looking at a phenomenon that occurs to gemstones. It's where the properties of silica, when they're really hot, go past an agate and settle and cool incredibly quickly, giving us nature's faceting, I think I'm going to call this. Do you like that? Nature's faceting. Nature's provided those shapes for us. We've then taken it a step further and placed it in a dyeing technique, which is giving you these amazing colours. Now, there's 24.95 on your screen for 2 hearts, 2 squares, 2 ovals, and 2 rounds. TFPO 52 is the code on those, and that's 8 pieces at £24.95. Now, if you actually just think as well, I'm going to show, if it's okay, Kim, I'd like to show the pyrite that was my special offer today, and also the early bird special next to each other, because I tell you what, those with the druzy, ba-boom, 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 don't they just? Bit of a palpitatory moment on those. Now, the pyrite is now limited stock, really limited stock on that. It's faceted rondelles. They're measuring 8 by 4 millimetres each. They're originally £10.95 and they're at £7.95 for you. Today's special offer. Remember, it is only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases over the whole weekend. Now, alongside these pyrite, over the whole weekend, why am I saying that? It's Monday today. Monday today. Huge apologies there, folks. I think I'm on, because we've got the technical difficulty, I'm on autopilot or some things because I'm being told all these different things. So it's one post and packaging price. It was over the whole weekend, and every single day, Monday to Thursday, it's only one post and packaging price for the whole day. So we've got these gorgeous nugget style potato, almost like a cross between a potato and a keshi pearl. These gorgeous, beautiful, really beautiful early bird specials. They are a stunning plum hue. And they're just £7.95, and these are real pearls. The code is CLDP07. Now, they're going from 7 to 9 millimetres. They are classified as potato pearl, but just so you know, for those of you who are familiar with our pearls, I'd even go so far to say them perhaps a little bit more nugget-like. What do you think? They are absolutely stunning, and to pop them with the pyrite, I think would be a real treat. CLDP07, £4.95. One post and packaging price all day. So we're going to move on to, which one would you like to go to, Kim? Should we go to the Kambaba Jasper? This Kambaba Jasper is the manager's special. Manager's special launched today, a brand new Kambaba Jasper. I'm loving the name. And they are just £8.45. Deep, rich, intense greens. The lighter hues of the greens as well. HDTA69. All you Freeview viewers, thank you for watching us today. We will be losing you now. You can catch us on Sky, but the repeat is only going to be about an hour's long. But we're going to throw some extra goodies in there as well. So if you can watch it, please do. Thank you to all of you joining us on Freeview. For everybody else, are we going to see you shortly? We're going to see you on the other side of this.
Catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
The show at the very start of our live show, you will have seen this exceptional quality citrine. Now, we are a lot lower in stock than we were at the start of the live show for today. These are incredible quality. Now we're talking about a quality of citrine. This is the deal of the day today, the deal of the day. $29.95 was the original price on these. They've been hugely reduced, and we're talking about colour, clarity, quality of these are just stunning due to the colour, the clarity, the cut and the colour. Incredible clarity, incredible carat weight, incredible cut of the star cut, and that colour is textbook. They are breathtaking, and this is the strand that takes your jewellery making onto the next level. $9mm rounds, beautiful star cut. PLKM50 is the code. 230 carats. They are just absolutely exquisite. So this is the most exquisite quality of citrine due to its clarity, its colour, its cut and its carat weight. The 9mm in the diameter just forms a really lovely size to be working with. Gives you enough of that colour and the clarity, gives you enough of that cut to see, and the carat weight perfect. Now this is a strand that is absolutely exquisite. I'm going to show to you now aspirational jewellery that Linda had prepared for us. Aspirational jewellery, where we've got this beautiful long length, where Linda has then also used these gorgeous golden balls with it, a toggle clasp and some chain, and then also some extra gold findings, the gold wire in there. They look amazing. Now, just so you know as well, in order to make the whole complete set, including the earrings and this immense cluster bracelet, there's masses of citrine here. It simply took 2 strands of citrine. 2, that's it, that's it. There look to be hundreds and hundreds of pieces. They are extremely, extremely beautiful. You're looking at a calibre of citrine that is some of the finest quality that we've ever brought to you here at Jewellery Maker. We're proud of this citrine. I'm going to wish you all the luck in the world. They are exquisite, exquisite, exquisite quality. They were originally $29.95. We do have stock remaining for a lot of lucky people out there who are going to be getting them. I would expect, however, if you're not getting them today, I don't think you'll be getting them. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. Your code is PLK M50, and the price on these is $17.95. Yes, like I said earlier on, it's not just your $6.95 strand. This is taking your jewellery making onto the next level. It's got every single quality of within the gemstone that we'd want. Every single quality that we would want. PLKM50, $17.95. They are incredible. You will kick yourself if you miss out on those, especially if you've had the opportunity to do any price comparisons to citrine anywhere else. 230 carats, just look at those. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just briefly as well. Let me just show this to you, that image. Now, if that doesn't make you want to get them, nothing will. Look at those. This is exceptional, exceptional, exceptional quality of gemstone. PLK M50. Okay, we're now going to go over to Linda, because Linda's actually been able to use this citrine strand in her challenge as well as she's used them in the project, so a very different look. Alongside the citrine there, Linda's also had the opportunity of using these rondelles of the black agate and 3 strands where we've got the shell in a flat coin, as well as 2 strands of pearls. Look at those together. So just had the agate and then a 3-strand pack, which is shell and genuine pearls. Okay, so we're going to see how Linda has now used all of them. Oh my word! Now, if you are catching a repeat of the show, you might not have realised we had technical difficulties during the live show where, unfortunately, we haven't been able to record it all and play it out once again. But Linda has literally had 3.5 hours. Talk us through. Woman, you're fabulous. Can we just look at that for a moment? Because
exactly, the citrine with those copper beads is just beautiful.
Look at that.
It's just beautiful. So the different ways that you can use gemstone. It just looks stunning, doesn't it? I'm really, really, really in awe of this gemstone.
It's just like, whoa.
Oh no, just want to keep using it. It's been brilliant to have it as a project and then I'm bringing it in on the challenge.
So because you've got the opportunity, yes, it definitely.
Absolutely.
You have to get that citrine. You need to buy that citrine.
Yeah.
That was not an attractive look, Lucy. If I see that later, I won't be happy.
So the necklace that's just passed by on the camera was the first one I did today. I just decided to do this funky jumble, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out, actually.
I think it's stunning.
It's just a pick and mix necklace. Really, really pleased with that. That's using all the gemstone that I was given today, all the variety. And then a simple stranding weaving technique, again, using everything other than the citrine. Then there's a little charm bracelet down there, which... Again, my thing is chain and asymmetric. That's the things I enjoy working in the jewellery world with. That's with the component of chain and an asymmetric design. So I tend to do, sometimes my designs tend to be a little bit wacky or not balanced, but it works for me. So that's just a charm bracelet, mainly using the citrine, but showing how well it works with the silver. Very, very, just one pair of earrings with the silver pearl and the citrine again. And then the necklace here is, again, basically using the citrine. Do you know what? I've used so much of it because I can, and I've loved every second I've been able to handle that. And it works so well with these grey, silver grey. Just look how the golds that's brought. It's just beautiful. It's a magical, magical gemstone, and it works with a magical format with other gemstones as well. Just giving a focal point with the shell down there, just to give some position for the eye to fall. And then I found the copper beads down here in my stash, which I thought worked really well with this black agate. And just breaking up the gemstone.
That's amazing.
With the gold jump rings.
Really beautiful. That's so simple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That size of jump ring is
exactly.
perfect as well, isn't it, for that agate?
A 9mm jump ring will work really well with anything up to a 20mm gemstone. So, but that looks, I think that looks really pretty. It's a nice way to show
really
off
expensive.
The copper beads. Yes, it gives a very expensive
the jet black
look.
of the agate with the really matching up with the copper there.
Yeah.
This is really, let's just have a look. Do you mind if we, am I boring you? But I just really want to show you two completely different looks with the same gemstone, and there's no other gemstones brought in. It's literally a case of the copper essence and the gold essence. You have to buy the citrine.
Well, absolutely.
I mean, you don't have to. Nothing's going to happen to you if you don't.
No, actually, I'm a jewellery maker. Jewellery maker, you have to buy the citrine.
Oh,
you know,
sorry.
It can come back
I whipped it out of the shop.
If they get it home and whatever, you know, they can send it back, but you won't send it back. I promise you.
You'll be bowled over by it.
I mean, I'm a jewellery maker, and I know. And this citrine is probably the nicest thing.
She knows.
It's just.
Now with this one as well, just going back to your project for a moment, because this was this is quite possibly one of the most beautiful, and I'm not just saying it because you stood there, but I know so many of you out there are going to agree, this is one of the most beautiful sets of jewellery that we have ever had on the show.
But the beauty there is the gemstone, isn't it? I mean, you know, we can do that design in any amount of gem, but the beauty of the whole suite of jewellery there is the gemstone, without a doubt.
If I can just do a little bit of a, set designing here, if I could just get the blackboard for a second, because I'm just going to give the whole aspect of it a black backdrop, because I think if you just imagine now that boutique chic, darling, and you can make that. Here at Jewellery Maker, it's not just about, well, it's the difference between handmade and homemade. It's what we say time and time again, and just that is, it does, yeah, Chloe's just saying, it does just look like it's walked straight out of a boutique. And absolutely everything that Linda has done, I mean, I'm sure that, Chloe's just saying, you don't usually like giving Linda compliments.
I'm working it well at the back.
Yeah, she's pushed me in the back. But it is, I mean, it's aspirational jewellery, and it just goes to show the product that you use. And Linda, I'm sure you won't mind me saying, this is not a hard technique.
No, not at all. I mean, the bracelet in particular is just, you know, putting onto chain, is just putting the head pins through the gemstones, putting it straight onto the chain. And the beauty again in that bracelet, I think we've overlooked somewhat, are the gold head pins with the little bobble on the end. They've just added to the design, and then the jump rings on the side again, and then a single little charm by the clasp.
I'll just show you that there. Yeah. The clarity of these citrine.
I mean, if you are able to put that amount of citrine together on a design, you can't help but be blown over by it, because it's stunning on the temporary thread. Bring it into jewellery, and
I'll slide that back there. And I think it'd be quite interesting, now we've really just got that in our heads again, let's just look at the challenge again, because you'll see that citrine again matched with other gemstones, and it looks completely different. You've got a funky element to it there. There's something about that you can imagine on the red carpets, perhaps a young aspiring actress that's going to make a statement to be talked about in magazines. It's that sort of look of the jewellery with this sort of jingly jangly one.
Yeah, it's what I call a random design. Put a certain amount of gemstone on your beading tray, pick it up randomly and put it onto chain randomly. And
then if we just look at this one, I would not have expected this match to be so perfect, of this one here, of the citrine, and then a silvery green hue to the pearl. If you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to bring this forward, and we can just see that. Just try and get rid of that glare a little bit for you there on the bust. But look at how beautiful. Isn't that quite it's a classy combination of colour.
Yeah, and again, once you take that off of this acrylic bust and you put it on again, it's gonna, it'll take on a new look. It'll take on a whole new meaning. You've got your focal point going on there.
Sorry. I'll just hold it.
But do try your jewellery on. I do recommend that you try it on. Yeah, that's a very evening look. That's a very...
It's almost a bit Downton Abbey again.
Yes, but you know, you could do that not using that shell in the middle, that green shell. But I just thought that just for me
gives it the statement.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not just looking at those straight lines. You're looking at that thing in the middle, and then your eyes go up and through the design.
And what's really striking me from there is now we're seeing, like Linda keeps saying, put it on. Look at that sparkle of the citrine. Now it's just got a skin tone behind it. That is just...
That's when you know it's quality gemstone, if it still sparkles against your flesh.
Yeah, because you're just not going to be able to get that from glass.
No, you're
Simply
not.
Because the way the light works, it doesn't work like that.
And also with glass, from what when I've used glass or acrylics, once you get it onto your flesh, it tends to mist over a little. But the gemstone doesn't. That's just something I found working with the different mediums.
Well,
I still work with
absolutely
glass.
beautiful. Well, yeah, and glass and plastic. Yeah, it's still got its place.
Oh God,
absolutely,
because you know what's right for the design.
But as we always say, if you can get the genuine gemstone equivalent, why would you ever go for the faux alternative? So we have got lots of the details there on the bottom of your screen. It's a free phone number for absolutely everything. 0800 644 655. I tell you what, we've got a couple more Wall of Fame, so let's go to those now. But we haven't got the intro, so we can read these through and the numbers.
Wow, look at that.
Now, just to keep you up to date as well, we've had a technical difficulty during the live show today, and we are still live if you're watching us at 1:15. So stay with us. We're going to be creating some sort of show of fabulousness to repeat type of things, and Ed's going to be with you. I know you had a good giggle with him yesterday, so Ed's going to be joining you very shortly. But we're going to go to some Wall of Fame, so let's do it.
This is beautiful. I love the colourway. I love the design. I love the colourway. This is 103 from Christina, and she says hi to all at Jewellery Maker and the crew. I was looking through some old recordings of Jewellery Maker for some inspiration when I spotted a design by Louise, which I thought would go perfectly with my new JM Shell box kit. I think that is absolutely we've been talking about colour today, doesn't that work? And Christina would like some more flower, triangular and diamond-shaped gems. So we'll,
Oh,
we'll get onto it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
anything that you want,
We'll get.
please let us know, because obviously we want to be able to get them for you. That'd be fab. Now,
Isn't it? It's
how
almost
lovely
like a
is
G-clef,
that?
isn't it?
it's beautiful. I was going to say, it reminds me, my brother's looking for globes at the moment, and it almost reminds me of a globe, you know, when you see them on console tables and they're just there next to a beautiful telephone or a lamp. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's really fab. It says, hi everyone, here's my Wall of Fame entry. It's made from the shell flat coin. And I've used sterling silver wire to create a pendant with it and included a faceted shell pearl. That's beautiful, Suzanne, in Kings Norton, Wellington. See, you're not far from us.
No, it's not. It's just up the road, that is.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you're coming to the Sunday sofa. That's at 104. And then the final one, you may have the honours.
Thank you very much. And this is 104. Oh, I love the
Kind of
colour.
oh.
I love all the colour that's coming in, especially against that line. This is 105, and it's from Eleanor. And Eleanor says, this week's entry to the Wall of Fame, it's orange and black, which is very, very popular at the moment. Black onyx, carnelian chips, orange quartz and black agate, small faceted onyx rounds, carnelian pendant and silver spacers from her own stash. This has been much admired when she's worn it over a junky jumper. Keep up the good work. Spent loads in the end of season offers and waiting on delivery. It will be like an Aladdin's cave. Keep up the good work. I've put in this chosen by you, hoping it's different enough to be accepted. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the photography too.
That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Eleanor. 105. Right, I'm going to just, I'm going to, I can't even speak, you see. Usually after the 4 hours, I'm like, done. And I don't even bother trying to speak to anybody else until I'm on air the next day. So you're getting the dregs now. This is pulling up the dregs to try and continue on. Right, sorry, what did you just say then, Kim Hun? Okay, yes, yeah. Wow. Did I just hear you correctly? Black pearls? Well, these are a little bit sexy. Oh, do you know what? These are somewhere between a potato pearl and an almost perfect round. Look at that amazing golden hue. And then we've got this bronze copper hue of the pearls as well. And these amazing, they're referred to as black, the potato set shape. So we're looking at approximately a 5 to 6 here. We're looking at approximately a 7mm and approximately a 9mm on those. So these are black, like a coppery, bronzy hue, and then this amazing golden hue. Now, if you just think about taking those apart, think about with your copper beads, black pearls. I love the fact that we've got a black pearl in here. That gives you amazing lustre that takes on a whole different lustre with spectrum of colour. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. Just look at those. PSM G69 is the code on these for you. These are brand new, are they, Kim? They are brand new. These are really gorgeous, and I'll tell you what, with the citrine they could work really nicely. What about with the black agate as well? They're stunning, aren't they? So, I'll pop the black agate there. PSMG69. Gold, bronze and black pearls. PSMG69. Right, these are brand new pearls. Just so you know, Ed will be here imminently and he's going to take you through another part of the live show as well, which will then be repeated. And just to reiterate, we've had a technical difficulty in today's show where our 4 hours live, unfortunately, with our difficulty, haven't all been able to be recorded to then be able to be repeated. So this is my final 3-strand pack for you. And I think this will probably Linda's last few moments on air as well. I don't know if she's going to be staying on with Ed. Yeah, you're sacked.
Is that why Ed's coming down?
Yeah, you're done now.
Okay.
No. Like we said earlier, she's part of the furniture. She lives under the table. They are absolutely stunning. And looking at these, that variety, you've got that intense bronze, that intense gold, and that jet black of real pearl, this Baroque shape. Beautiful Baroque shape, they've been named. PSM G69. Lots of you calling in. Thank you very much for staying with us. Ed's going to be with you in a matter of moments, folks. He's just waiting in the wings. He's getting his shirt on. He's getting all spruced up. Bit of aftershave, a bit of lippy, bit of rouge, bit of lacquer in his hair. A 3-strand pack, and it's featuring the gold, bronze and black. This is going to be such an amazing price for 3 strands, and that cut, that shape of the pearl being so close to the perfect round, being so close between the potato and the perfect round shape. £17.95, you know that is a good deal, and these coloured pearls, we don't see that often. The real reason, and I know that you're probably thinking, well, I've seen pearl packs for less than that. You've also seen them for more. This is a pearl pack that is in the higher end nature because of the shape of them. The closer we get to a perfect round, the more you'd expect to pay for a strand of pearls. You've got 3 strands here, £17.95 for all 3 strands, the black, the gold and the bronze, PSM G69. A lot of spectacular vibrancy there. So I am about to love you and leave you now. I'll be back with you again tomorrow. Ed's just getting ready to come and take you through the rest of the time. But Linda, do you want to come and say your goodbyes? That's that then. What are you having for your lunch?
I made some coleslaw at home yesterday. I'm going to have that with some ham on a big bap.
You're going to have a bap. She's having a bap. Homemade coles. Not a bop. She probably will have a bit of a bop, as we always do. Thank you very much for being here today. Now then, we have, however, if I can just grab your attention for a second, Ed is going to be joining you in just a few moments and taking you through another part of a live show, so we're then able to repeat. But thank you so much for joining us today. Can we have your attention, however, though, because Steve Bennett, one of the owners of the company, has got a very special message, an important message for you.
I've just got back from Kenya, and while I've been away, there seems to be a little bit of confusion arose about the word jade. Now, in China, jade is a term used as a collective name for many different gemstones. I wrote in my book and in our online learning library that jade is a term used for nephrite and jadeite. That is 2 gemstones that are commonly used around the world and people class as the word jade. In China, though, there seems to be a lot more stones that they're using under the label jade, and that's absolutely fine because jade, again, is a collective name for many different gemstones. Also expect to see now the word quartzite jade and dolomite jade, and maybe others will come out, because what we're learning more and more about the Chinese market is that for thousands of years they've used the word jade collectively for not just the 2 gemstones that I originally wrote about, but for many, many gemstones. So absolutely fine, carry on using your jade. We'll probably relabel it actually in the UK as Chinese jade, and as we find out more and discover different gemstones that they're using in China under the word jade, we'll keep the website updated. I just got back from Samburu in Kenya. Now at the moment there's a bit of a drought. In fact, it seems to be more of a recurring effect because of global warming. The riverbeds are dried out and people are struggling to find water. The schools are already built there. It's a little bit different to our projects in Zambia. In Kenya there are already schools. The problem is they're half full, and the reason they're half full is the children are spending all day walking around trying to find water for the family. So we're going to start out a new project in conjunction with Earthwatch, where we're going to do a lot of investigation to find a sustainable way of giving the community fresh water on a regular basis. In the interim, because that's going to take a long time to get going, I'm going to start a new appeal. Don't forget that Kenya is English speaking. It used to be an English colony. And all these kids, they're coming back from school, but they haven't got many textbooks. There's no internet. It's going to be a long time until there's internet and television in these sort of very rural areas. So what I want to do is I want to start a library. We're going to build a library straight away out there in Kenya. So I want to start the Samburu Library Appeal. If you've got any books in English that you think would be useful for school children from the age of 5 up, send them here to the Library Appeal at Jewellery Maker, and we'll make sure that they go into our brand new library out there in Kenya.
This bead box features 6 strands of genuine pearls, including chocolate, peacock, mushroom and cream pearls, all for just £34.95. Give your designs that classic look. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code TAMG89. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. Our wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Good afternoon, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Once again, you Jewellery Maker audience are treated to Sales Manager Ed joining you on screen. Linda can't believe how excited she is.
Can't believe my luck.
Linda's going to help me out, aren't you, for the next hour?
Hopefully.
We've had a little technical problem, Linda. We've had a technical problem, guys, and I don't know how it's happened, but someone's going to pay. Basically, we've lost our show, and we're not going to be able to loop it like we normally do and let everybody have the opportunity to grab what we normally do. So I've been forced to come back on air and give you some more treats so that we've got something to show our regular afternoon viewers. First thing we're going to do is get a 3-strand pack of pearls, the silver pearls, producer Kim's telling me. She's giving me this. So we've got some lovely silver pearls here. Let me hold them up for the cameraman. And what are the size of these ones, Kim? I think we're looking at, say about 4, 6, 8. I'm guessing 4, 6, 8. That's what we normally have in our 3-strand packs. We'll try and get that information put on the web this afternoon for you. But there are no. So we don't know exactly what they are currently, but that information I will get put on the web for you this afternoon. They're slightly irregular, these ones, but do you love pearls, Linda?
Yeah, that's the beauty of pearls being irregular. I actually quite like them, particularly if you like to weave them. They just sit nicely.
Yes, they have a classic feel apparently, but I think that's the colour really.
Yeah.
The silver makes them look classic, but the irregular shapes, that gives it a little bit of character, doesn't it?
That shot's beautiful.
Yeah, that's because of how well I'm holding them.
It is absolutely brilliant. But as a necklace, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? As a choker.
Well, I'm glad that you've got your creative juices flowing, Linda, because I'm going to challenge you with these pearls. The code on these, if you want to start grabbing them on the web, is HPMG39. 3 strands of silver pearls. I think producer Kim's going to bring the price in any second for us. So here it comes. Oh, $14.95 for real pearls. You can't say fairer than that, really, can you, Linda? You like that?
Definitely can't. You can't believe.
Do you know what I'm thinking when I look at these pearls? Bridal.
Absolutely,
jewellery.
I was about to say that, bridal jewellery.
Bridal jewellery for your silver pearls.
Well, it's the time to be making it now as well.
Okie dokie, and I'm going to ask you if you can knock me something up out of these, but first of all we're going to give you another product first, guys. That's right. We're so generous, Jewellery Maker, aren't we? Let me pass these pearls over to Linda so she can get her creative juices flowing. That's what we're all about on Jewellery Maker. getting you creative and inspiring you, isn't
It's
it?
fabulous. I'll stay here all day.
Oh, there you go. I bet there's quite a lot of jewellery makers who would make jewellery
Everybody
all
will
day.
be really jealous now, yes.
Lapis lazuli big cubes. I think that's what they're called, cubes, is that right?
Yep, they are.
Yep, cubes. So, we'll get, producer Kim's going to get me the details. They're 12mm in size. Some amazing, I don't know how close we can get in on those. Some amazing flecks of gold coming through those. Incredible. We've got, we haven't got amazing stock levels of these, so I'd advise people to start dialing now if you want to get these, because we're going to a bargain price. I can let you know, I'm going under £10. They have previously sold at £11.95, is that correct? So they've previously been on air at £11.95 KK GP27, but not today. Not today. Under £10, £8.95. I thought she was going to say £9.95. Right. I'm going to take these over to Linda and combine these with your silver pearl. Do they work together for you?
Yeah, that worked together for me.
There you go. Linda's the expert. She knows the score, don't you, Linda? What else have you made today, Linda?
Well, we've used the citrine again. You know, we did the citrine in the project. We've used all the citrine again. And
I'll bet people have been snapping that up. Oh, took that to an amazing price.
I hope so, because we've said all morning it's such a great product.
Yeah, it's an amazing gemstone.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Jewellery Maker. We use genuine gemstones. Only genuine gemstones at Jewellery Maker. So, have you got some ideas already?
Yes, I have.
What are you thinking? Necklace, bracelets?
These are actually corner drilled with lapis. So you're going to have some nice... See, because it's corner drilled, they're not going to be sitting side to side. They're sitting on the diamond. So that's going to give quite a sort
3D
of...
effect.
An Egyptian, like a real Cleopatra, and she was really into
She loved her lapis, didn't she? So for a Cleopatra design. Oh, those work with that as well.
Absolutely. Beautifully, yeah.
She's already been inspired. You're off. I'll let you off and running.
I've got to carry on.
Because
I love it.
I've got some more bead boxes to show these guys. So, they're following me over. Here we go then, guys. So, we've got a bead box here, guys. On Saturday, we launched, I think, the pink one of these. We did a little special deal on it. Tell me in my ear what your price you've got on this, Kim. Oh, she's letting me know. The code is LOMG11. I'll start getting these out for you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, Tim's telling me that this was originally priced at $24.95. We're going to have to beat that today as I'm on air, aren't we, Linda? I like to do them a few special deals, little managers' special deals.
I did actually send you an email yesterday. It's in your power, so give it to them.
All right, there you go then. If you have a look at the colours you've got here, you've got some sky blues, you've got your teal colours or sort of cashmere blues maybe, and your ice white pearls there as well. So again, we're looking at irregular looking pearls, but you prefer that, don't you, Linda?
Yes, I do, to be honest.
Gives you a bit more character to the look you're trying to create. So, what can we do on the price? We've got 6 strands of pearls. I mean, you're looking. I mean, normally you see a pearl bracelet in a shop, and they're not cheap, are they? Pearl bracelet, pearl necklaces.
As soon as you mention the magic word pearl,
I mean, that itself is a pearl necklace.
Yeah.
On its own.
Of course it is.
So you're getting six strands in this, and as I was previously saying on yesterday's show, how useful the storage boxes can be when it comes to the pearls. They sell these in hobby shops, don't they? Because everybody needs them for their stash.
Yeah.
We send you 6 strands of pearls in the plastic container, so that's got a use all of its own. We can't do it at $24.95 now. I'm on air, Kim. So let's go under £20. I'm thinking. Right, I see. So that was an original price, but I think we're already offering these at a special price. Well, for 24 hours only, we've got a VT that goes out that's selling this at $19.95. For 24 hours only, $17.95. It's just a little deal. I haven't even checked the margin, but I want everybody getting hold of their pearls today. £17.95 for 24 hours only. That means that at the end of tomorrow's show, it will go up because obviously we are on for a little bit longer today because we've lost our show. So that is a deal you don't want to miss, £17.95. You need to dial 0800 644 655. That's a free phone number. Just another little bit of generosity from Jewellery Maker. We don't charge you for calling our dedicated help team and making your orders. 0800 644 655. You've got to add one of those to your order. The savvy amongst you may have realised that if your order hasn't been shipped yet, you might even be able to add a few things today. Don't take me at gospel by that because your order might have been shipped, but some of you might still be able to add to your orders. So check with the call centre. £17.95 and it's 1 P&P all day. £4.95. Perfect way to get involved. You know, if you've got yourself a toolkit and some findings, get some pearls. Make a lovely pearl necklace for somebody or yourself, more importantly.
That's really sort of ice queen looking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. It's because of those sky blue pearls combined with the ice white ones. I mean, so much value for £17.95. What are you looking at there? Less than £3 for a strand of pearls. You know, crazy talk.
Those white ones are really picking up. They're so icy white. They're picking up the blues.
Yeah, that's what I can see straight away. You can see that the blues, the colour of the blues bouncing off the white pearls, isn't it? Perfect.
Gorgeous.
You know when Linda's happy, you know you're getting a deal. If Linda weren't happy, she'd be like, rubbish. No, you wouldn't. Right. Oh yeah, good idea. So if anybody wants to help me out, because as you know from yesterday, I'm not used to being on front of the camera. So if you do want to help me out, text in, and I need a little topic, guys. What should they text in? Ah, right, okay. So yesterday I had a text, funnily enough, saying what to do with beading threads. So today apparently we continued that theme.
With the filament, yeah. With the mono.
Send in what you're doing with your monofilaments. So we are going to ask you if you can send a few more in. I need something to read out to help out, guys. We haven't had that many on the monofilament suggestions. We have had one from a suggestion. Who is it from, Kimberly? Sorry. Ah, one from Amanda, who texted in what her nephew uses it for. He tied around his doorknob to do what with it? Oh, he used it to lock his sister in her room. He's a little trickster. I wouldn't advise locking people in rooms, would you, Linda? I think we'll leave that one. Don't do that, guys. Don't lock people in rooms using monofilament wire. But other suggestions, keep them coming in. What's the text number again? 60777. I think we just showed it on screen. So, you need to get hold of your pearl box, but I've got another deal. I believe this was featured in the Christmas clearance, so it's already at a ridiculous price. I showed one of these yesterday. I think it was the monochrome version of this, which was the shell pearl. Today we've got the more pink tones in these. I'm not sure exactly how they're described on the web, but I'm going to say they're pink. Oh, red, sorry. Well, they're a bit lighter than that. They're somewhere in between pink and red for me. A coral colour, that's a perfect description. The Lazy Susan shot is pretty good. Is pretty good. We've got some stock left of this as in the clearance, so make sure you don't miss out. I mean, our starting price for this was less than £15, and when you consider that, as I say, hobbycraft shops have been known to sell these storage boxes for £3 or £4, you get that alone. So this was at £15, you're getting 6 strands. This is a shell pearl, so what they do here is it's sort of reconstituted shell, and they sort of bundle it all together and they turn it into a product. Oh, it's not shell pearl, it's just shell, that's it. So that's the same process. They get the shell and they turn it in, they crush it all down, they produce a substance that they can create into jewellery making like shapes. So you've got your flowers, you've got the ovals, and you've got the small circles in the sort of coral colour we're going for. And then in the black colour, which almost has a sort of abalone shell sort of feel to it, you've got the rectangles, pears and the marquee shapes. They're not regular rectangles, some of them are sort of off shapes and stuff, but again, adds to the character of the piece, Linda.
A Wall of Fame entry that came in featuring.
Excellent, look at that, perfect. Who's this from? Let me have a look. It's from Christina.
Kristen, yeah.
And she's actually used the, if you can get a shot on that, there you go. She's used the sort of coral-coloured shell rounds and marquise cut. So it must be a slightly different box.
It's a similar box, but same
similar,
colours.
yeah. Same colours, and that's how you can use it in the design. Proper inspiration there, if you like that.
I love that.
So, we're going below £15, that's where we started, and we're actually promising our original clearance price we offer for Christmas time. So we did a big, sort of a big Boxing Day sale, trying to clear a few lines out because we've got a lot of product on its way to us for our spring launches. And I think I must have lost my marbles for a little while when I was scheduling this one, Linda. I took it to a ridiculous low. It went under £15. It went under £14, under £13. I hope people are dialing up because they know it's going. Under £11, under £10, £9.95. Once again, just dial that free phone number, 0800 644 655. Get hold of that shell bead box. You cannot go wrong. Sorry guys, just whip that right out of shot. There you go. Just twist it up because it does help to display it quite well. There you go, just shows you how the colours go together. But as we can see from Christina's design, you can use any gemstones with it. Yeah. She's used some browns.
She's used some lovely bronzes.
Peach and bronzes, hasn't
pearls,
she? What would you use it with, Linda?
Well, instinctively, I'd go nice black agates. Just to make it, you know, quite a sexy design.
With the black or with
both,
the colour? Oh, with both.
Oh, with both. I know Lynn Kennedy, she likes her flowers, so that's an easy way. If you don't want to make your flowers, that's an easy way to put the flower into a design. You can put a bead into the centre of it.
Yep.
You can do some nice wire wrapping all the way around the edge of the bead, or where the little beads sort of go into their little loops, and there's a myriad
very versatile.
Very, very versatile.
That's what Debbie was saying yesterday with the hollow beads like those. She's saying if you buy some coloured wire to it and then run that through it, you don't even need to put a bead through the centre of it because that itself gives you some colour, some colour bang.
I mean, I think that's the whole idea of the bead box. It's just it's to bulk up your stash so you've got everything that you want at any time.
Well, what more do you want? $9.95 is the perfect way to bulk up your stash, isn't it?
Absolutely.
6 strands for $9.95. What can anybody do the maths? Any Carol Vordermans amongst us? There you go. Somebody's going to do me the maths for me, but well, we're looking at what, £1.50 say a strand?
Silly price.
If that, is that right? $1.55 a strand. Sorry guys, didn't mean to. $1.65 a strand. Sorry, I got slightly out, but by 15p, £1.65 a strand. When you consider they've been all turned into different shapes for your jewellery making needs.
Well, exactly. I mean, at that price, if you're selling. Sort of, you know.
Yeah, the margins.
The margins. I didn't like to say, but exactly the margins.
Well, we might as well have you because the interesting thing about that is I put a little poll on Facebook last week because I was interested to know how many of our viewers actually sell their jewellery on, and I think it came out around 50% of the people who answered the poll were saying that they did sell them on. Obviously, that's not our whole audience. It's just the Facebook users that saw the poll. But anyway, even if half of those people are selling their jewellery, it's always something to consider. You know, the more knowledge that we can give you to help you sell, the better. And the lower we can get the prices, the more profit you can make. That's what it's all about. So, somebody is texting to help me out. We've got Elaine in County Antrim. She's saying, afternoon all. Except for you, Ed. No, Ed, you're doing a fab job presenting. I find monofilament perfect for the tanzanite strand. The standard beading thread is too thick to go through them. I know exactly what Elaine's talking about here.
They're beautiful,
tiny little
high-end tanzanites. It's perfect for all of those.
And the last design I saw with that tanzanite in, some little white pearls
That's right,
in it,
yeah,
and
that's
it would look
right.
absolutely
Absolutely
gorgeous. So if
beautiful.
you've grabbed your bead box, then and we've got any tanzanite left on the website, grab that, and you know to thread it on monofilament now. We're going to go to a quick break and let the call centre catch up with all you guys who are phoning in for the £9.95 bead box. And when we come back, I'll have a little treat for you all. So stay tuned.
I've just got back from Kenya, and while I've been away, there seems to be a little bit of confusion arose about the word jade. Now, in China, jade is a term used as a collective name for many different gemstones. I wrote in my book and in our online learning library that jade is a term used for nephrite and jadeite. That is two gemstones that are commonly used around the world and people class as the word jade. In China, though, there seems to be a lot more stones that they're using under the label jade, and that's absolutely fine because jade is a collective name for many different gemstones. Also expect to see now the word quartzite jade and dolomite jade, and maybe others will come out, because what we're learning more and more about the Chinese market is that for thousands of years they've used the word jade collectively for not just the two gemstones that I originally wrote about, but for many, many gemstones. So absolutely fine, carry on using your jade. We'll probably relabel it actually in the UK as Chinese jade, and as we find out more and discover different gemstones that they're using in China, the word jade, we'll keep the website updated. I just got back from Samburu in Kenya. Now at the moment there's a bit of a drought. In fact, it seems to be more of a recurring effect because of global warming. The riverbeds are dried out and people are struggling to find water. The schools are already built there. It's a little bit different to our projects in Zambia. In Kenya there are already schools. The problem is they're half full, and the reason they're half full is the children walking around trying to find water for the family. So we're going to start out a new project in conjunction with Earthwatch, where we're going to do a lot of investigation to find a sustainable way of giving the community fresh water on a regular basis. In the interim, because that's going to take a long time to get going, I'm going to start a new appeal. Don't forget that Kenya is English speaking. It used to be an English colony, and all these kids, they're coming back from school, but they haven't got many textbooks. There's no internet. It's going to be a long time till there's internet and television in these sort of very rural areas. So what I want to do is I want to start a library. We're going to build a library straight away out there in Kenya. So I want to start the Samburu Library Appeal. If you've got any books in English that you think would be useful for school children from the age of 5 up, send them here to the Library Appeal at Jewellery Maker, and we'll make sure that they go into our brand new library out there in Kenya.
What an amazing appeal there. Steve is dedicated to, you know, giving stuff back to the places that we, you know, source our gemstones from. And, you know, you can't say fairer than that. You know, we want to build schools, build libraries, help the youngsters there. So if you do have any surplus books, please send them to that appeal, because, you know, there's nothing frivolous about it. We're just going to make sure those books go straight over to the library we're building. We want to fill it and give them as much opportunity in life as we can. So hope you can all help us out with that, guys. In the meantime, we're going to help you out. We're going to give you a lovely bargain bundle. Now, I happen to know how popular these are. Our faithful leader, Paula, spends loads of time putting these together. And what she generally does is work out how much these strands are going to cost you on the web to buy individually, and try and smash that price by giving you an even better deal. I know this one's going to be popular because Labradorite's involved, and I know how popular Labradorite is with our viewers. I think it's probably just because of its Labradorescence.
Yeah,
it makes it so appealing to the eye, if you like. That's what I mean. So there's the Labradorite for you, because I know everyone's gonna be going crazy for this. Not that the other gemstones in it aren't, you know, exciting, but I just know how much our audience love Labradorescence that we have in our Labradorite. You know, this is really good quality Labradorite, guys. You can see the little shimmer of golds coming through in the gemstones. Incredible. So the Labradorite is easily going to be the most popular with some of our viewers. Others may be mad for things like chalcedony, lapis lazuli, and as we've already discussed, pearls are so popular because they're their classic look. So the code and the phone number are already on screen for you. If you do want to grab this one, I would start dialing early. There's no harm in it. You know, it's a free phone number, 0800 644 655. Be at the front of the queue. That way you know you're not going to miss out. So, let me have a little look. I'll show you what else we got. As I mentioned, you got Chalcedony. Is it Chalcedony nuggets? Yeah, so I know some people love... Oh, is it agate? Oh, sorry. Is it crazy lace agate or something like that? So we put it on the web as agate. I've jumped ahead of myself there. It's not Chalcedony, but it has that Chalcedony look about it, so I wasn't trying to mislead anyone.
No, it certainly does look like it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. If Linda says it, you know, she's the authority. Looks exactly like Chalcedony, but it's actually got a banding through it, that agate, so I'm sure it must be sort of crazy lace agate or something like that. I'll hold it up for you. There you go. If you get close in it, you can see the banding. It's not normal agate, is it?
No.
So I think in the past we described this as crazy lace agate. Yeah. A lot of our names come from you know, the areas we source them in. So you know, there's cultural connotations.
Absolutely.
I would say, to the naming of a lot of the gemstones, as you just heard Steve explaining to you with the jade. So we've also, on top of that, is this? I don't want to have another guess in case I get it wrong. So I was going to say Praenite, but I'm wrong. It's a different labradorite strand, isn't it?
Labradorite again, yeah.
So there you go. These are the 4 mil labradorites. I think because it's smaller, you're not getting quite the same labradorescence out of it, but you're certainly getting a similar colour tone. These are slightly darker, although the colours they vary from strand to strand, so I can't really say exactly what you're going to get.
But that's a nice contrast. If you make beady beads with the smaller ones and put them spaced out with the larger labradorite, which I find very difficult to say, beautiful necklace.
Yeah, labradorite.
Oh, no,
yeah,
it's
not that easy, is it? And the other thing I think goes perfectly with this strand are these little pearls. I mean, you've got sort of turquoise colour, white colour, brown, coffees, silvers. So they're really versatile. As we've discovered, pearls are very versatile.
They're very classic. Yeah, everybody loves pearls. I think that's a really definite statement to say there's very few people would
no one's going to complain about getting pearls,
are
they?
Well, they go as well.
They go perfectly with the labradorite.
Yeah.
On top of that, you are going to be getting 135 carats of lapis lazuli rounds. Added them to the bundle on my hand, and those are 6 mil in size. Again, maybe you would use these with your designs. Maybe you just add them to your stash. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think again, like the bead boxes, the bundles are put together for a bargain with classic gemstones that you can keep in your stash, and then you know. I mean, jewellery makers will often find that something comes into their head. I mean, I watch TV. I was saying this morning, I like social dramas, and I see sort of jewellery. I want to do that now, but what should I do it with? And you go to your bargain bundles, your bead boxes, your stashes, and immediately, because when you want to make something, Ed, you want to do it now.
I need it now. I need it now.
Not tomorrow, now.
Oh, now I know why everyone's so demanding in their emails to me, because they want it then
now.
And there. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's what we want to do. In fact, these would go well if you're going to grab the lapis lazuli cubes that I've given you to work with, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
So you want to get hold of the bundle. The next strand is, I believe it must be white agate, if I'm right, am I? White agate, I am right. Faceted rounds there, 8 mil in size. I've added those to the bargain bundle, along with your crazy lace agate nuggets. You're getting 6 strands then, guys. So many beads for your money, and the code on these is LNCR43. As I previously mentioned, good idea to start dialing early, 0800 644 655. If you were to buy these strands individually on the website, they would come to £37.70. I didn't add that up in my head. I've just been told it. So to buy them individually, £37.70, but it's called a bargain bundle for a reason, guys. We're going to get a bargain. We're going to take them lower, so the price is going to come in any second. I hope people are already on the lines. £19.95. That's a bit of a saving, isn't it?
You've got lapis in there as well.
Are you as shocked as me, Linda?
I am!
Didn't expect Paula to be that generous when she was putting it together. So what are we looking at a saving of there then? £17 or something? Must be roughly over £17. £17.75 you're saving on that one. Well, that's nearly the price of a whole of the bundle. You might as well grab two.
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth.
Absolutely.
You've saved £17.75.
Yeah, buy one, get one free.
Add a couple of, yeah, like buy one, get one free. Almost. So LN43 to get hold of that. And as I say, dial our dedicated help team on 0800 644 655. Add those to your 1p&p for the day. Don't know what else to say really, other than to show you some of the made-up jewellery. What we try and do is get some of our designers to help put these strands into a design for you, give you some inspiration, give you some, put it in context if you like. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not exactly sure which of our designers has made these designs up, but you can see this design here. I think it's just the way it's sitting, but it is a symmetrical design. And what they've done here is they've used one of the here to create a 3-strand effect. And they've used the larger labradorites at the bottom, and then the pearls, which I said I thought would go well with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting there, Linda, I'm learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the small labradorite. And actually, if anybody can, I don't know if you can get in on that one, but the smaller one actually does have quite a lot of labrador essence in this case. I don't know if you can see it there. I'm trying to move it back and forth to get it. I can certainly see it on set. Always the best thing to do is to get it home, have a look at it, because we do also offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you order from us. If you're not happy for any reason, it's faulty, it didn't look exactly as I was expecting, you know, the thread I want to get through it doesn't fit through it, as long as you haven't used it, send it back to us. Money straight back in your account, no question, no quibble, money back guarantee. Got one of the best customer service and they will do anything you want them to do within reason. Don't want to stitch them up too much, but you know, the best thing to do, guys, get it home, have a look at it, and if you're not happy, which I would be very surprised if you're not, saving £17.75, then just send it back to us. Yeah, imagine what else you could buy with your £17.75. That's what I'm hearing from the gallery. They must have had some snazzy kits on today because, well, if Linda's on the show, you know, she's a very, very demanding lady. She storms up to my desk on a Monday morning. She says, "Ed, I want to see the best 3 kits you've got." No, she doesn't. I'm sliding over to see my Linda. She helps.
I do.
She helps me out all the time. Well, to be honest, we haven't really got any bad kits. We've got tastes.
Absolutely,
Some kits suit certain people's
You know, there's
tastes.
32,000 people out there that are watching us daily. They can't all like the same.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of Jewellery Maker, and that's one of the reasons we have such a variety of kits. That's why we put 3 different kits on every day. We want to provide for every single person's taste, and not just your taste, but your customers' tastes. So you don't always have to like what you're making for people, but if you've been commissioned to make something and you can make some money, that's what Jewellery Maker's about. We're a recession-busting idea, aren't we?
Absolutely.
The other design I've actually got highlights other strands that we're selling in the bundle, which are the lapis lazuli and the crazy lace agate nuggets. And again, they've made use of the little earring findings we've given them, but this time haven't turned it into 3-strander. They've just hung the little lapis lazuli off them. Do you think that looks nice?
That's
Little drop.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm turning it to show Linda. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's a good idea.
It just gives some movement in the design, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's for. I never even realised that. I learn something new every day on Jewellery Maker. That's what that's for. It's so that when you're wearing it, you get a bit of movement. I won't hold it up to my décolletage because I haven't got one.
Because you haven't got one.
Hold
it up to your Adam's apple because I haven't got one of them.
That's it. But that is a lovely design, and that just goes to show you that you're going to get 2 different looks from buying one product. Oh, actually, umpteen amount of looks, in fact. So I'll tell you, we have got another product that would suit a lot of the designs that I would use the labradorite and the multicoloured pearls for from the bargain bundle. I'll just lean over here and grab it. And we have got some sort of irregular looking, I think we describe them as potato pearls. Chocolate ringed potato pearls. Sounds like just something you want to eat, really, doesn't it? It's got enough foodstuffs in there. We've got enough foodstuffs in there. Chocolate, potatoes, pearls making me think of food as well for some reason. Pearl barley.
Pearl barley, I was about to say.
I was making some soup at the weekend. So yeah, I would include these with your bargain bundle, which you've just saved yourself $17.75 something to the order. I happen to know that these are going under £10. These are IRDP36 is the product code on them. They're between 10 and 11 millimetres. Can't be exact because of the irregular nature of the shapes, but that just, as we've already said, gives you so much character to all your designs. And you can see there on that shot the sort of the ringed effect, if you like. They look amazing wire wrapping because they've got little sort of divots in them.
You can follow the natural lines on them, you know, so it looks less forced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you use the same sort of a similar coloured wire, or would you go the other way?
I most likely would use this bronzy one.
There you go.
So that it sort of doesn't deter from the beauty of the
actual
gemstone.
pearls. Yeah. Okay, I've got you. So Linda's saying she would use this bronze pearl. So, I'll say, like, when it comes to like browns, you see like golds, blues go with it as well.
Yes,
so yeah,
but I do like the gemstone too. I like the background of the wire wrapping and everything, and I like to see some of the nice intricate. But I do like to see the gemstone take the accolades. You know?
Yeah, I mean the gemstone's what the design's all about, isn't it?
I think so.
Everything else is a sort of the framing, if you like, for the gemstone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would agree with Linda on that one, mainly because it's not worth my while disagreement. No.
Well, not on air. No.
Certainly not on it. So, you need to start dialing up. We are going under £10 on these, so we already know we've saved you £17 on. Get on the lines now, folks. Again, dial our free phone number 0800 644 655. Got to get on the lines. £7.95 for genuine pearls. I don't know how we do it. I said this yesterday, but I set the prices and I still get shocked every time they pop up on the screen. £7.95 for genuine pearls. Say much fairer than that, guys. I'm hoping everyone grabbed the bargain bundle, but if you didn't, and you're just thinking, do you know what? I've been watching your show for about 3 months, say. I've always been umming and ahhing. This is your perfect chance to give us a little trial, isn't it? For £7.95, you've got 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got a free phone number. Give us a call. Get yourself... in fact, I'll tell you what you do need. You will need one other thing, if everyone can bear with me. If it's under the desk, there it is. Ooh. Bear with me. You do need a toolkit. Get yourself a toolkit, and funnily enough, Debbie was saying that she's been around a few of the hobby shops. She's priced these up, and to get a lot of these tools, if you wanted to get everything you wanted with this toolkit, she was saying it would be roughly £17. Can't say exactly, and I'm not trying to compare and contrast. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what other experts have found when they've been pricing this kind of thing up. But to get 3 pairs of pliers alone would probably cost you around, say, £12, £13 in hobby shops. And that's not a terrible price, you know. That pliers, we absolutely smashed that price to pieces. £9.95 for our toolkit is amazing. It's all you need to get started. GLCR60. Call the call centre. Get hold of this. You even get your little case to hold it in. So get one of those. Get your brown potato pearls. That's your £17 accounted for. Get yourself the bargain bundle, and you're away. That's it. That's all you need, isn't it, Linda?
Absolutely all you need.
All you need. A toolkit, some pearls, and you're away. You can make yourself a pearl necklace, and you've become a jewellery maker. You're one of us.
The pearls
you're part
in the
of the
bargain
community.
bundle are going to work beautifully with those, because there was a chocolate brown in those, wasn't there?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. They were sort of multicoloured, but there were chocolate pearls between them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, those are our 2 items, our must-haves for the last 15 minutes. We're going to go to a quick break, give the call centre another chance to catch up. They must like me, you know. I think they do like me. We'll give them a chance to catch up, but I think maybe it's the bargains you love. So we'll let you all have a chance to grab that, and we'll be back in 1 second.
Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Want to learn about polymer clay? Well, now you can with our new polymer clay workshop. Join our resident expert Debbie Bolford as she guides you through the techniques to create uniform bead shapes, basic canes, pendants and feature beads, and how to give your beads a professional finish. Then design and create your own jewellery which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, and all of this for just $64.95. The workshop price includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Basics DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I have to apologise firstly for me being on set again. I was presenting yesterday. My name's Ed. I'm the sales manager at Jewellery Maker, but due to a technical difficulty today, we haven't got a show to loop, so I've had to come down and on set again, like I hate it. But basically I've come down. I want to give everybody the opportunity to grab some bargains today, so I've come on to do an hour for you. And the first thing we're going to do is I've sold you loads of products in the first half an hour, say, but I haven't actually introduced you to the kit concept, which is how the channel all got going. The idea is that we've put together a jewellery making kit that contains everything you need to get going. As I was saying, you'll need your toolkit, £9.95. Check the website, just showed you that. But on top of that, you're also going to want to grab one of our jewellery kits. This one's called Silver Melody. Is this one you put together, Linda? Do you know?
Yeah, well, one of us will have done
Either
it.
you or
It's
Sheila.
either
I'm talking to one of our resident designers who's just right after me, which is Linda. Our other resident designer is Sheila. This is a family-run business, and Linda and Sheila are both relatives of the head of our company, Sarah and Steve Bennett. And they both design our kits. This one's called Silver Melody. Each of our kits contains 3 strands of gemstones traditionally, although we are known to have more strands in there, 4 or 5, when we can grab those for you.
Sorts, yeah.
This one has 3 strands, everything you'd need. I'm just gonna snip this because I want it to look nice and tidy when I show the audience it. So, this particular kit contains 3 strands, and let me get to them. I'll start with the nuggets, because I know there's loads of people out there at the moment who are working with nuggets, probably inspired by our guest designer Mark. He loves nuggets, doesn't he? So if we have a look at those, you can see that once again we're selling you a bit of there is labradorite in this kit, and this has a sort of labradorite feel to it, but it's actually grey agate. I actually was nearly tricked into thinking this was the labradorite strand, but that's grey agate. I think I had a kit yesterday that had some grey agate masquerading as labradorite. But there's 120 carats of grey agate in. We've put chips, but I think we've more traditionally called them nuggets.
Yeah.
But you can see the effect you're getting. They've got that irregular organic feel to them. You are getting these. They vary in size from 4x3mm to 10x6. So sounds like a big variation, but when you're talking about millimetres, it's not really.
No, it isn't.
So those ones are perfect for those organic designs, but everything in this kit looks pretty organic. It's got a sort of stone feel to me. Do you know what I mean? Sort of.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's got that marbly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
And I've got these amazing, and again, I know how much the audience love our labradorite. I could look at that. That is proper labradorescence in there. That is quality. I mean, the checkerboard faceting, so that means it's been hand faceted. You know, I understand what some people's reservations are. Do you know what? If you've been involved in a hobby like this for years and years, you've always been going to shops, and you've been buying, say, scoops of synthetic beads for £1, you know, then you might be like, oh, you know, I don't know about these. These aren't synthetic glass beads.
No, the thing
this
with the synthetic is that every single solitary bit is exactly the same as the one before.
Yeah.
But you don't get that with gemstone.
Yes. With gemstones, every single one has its own natural beauty. Every single one's got its own little story to tell.
That's absolutely right.
And that is the point of selling genuine gemstones. I mean, you can see there, or maybe you can see there, but the labradorescence on these is quite amazing. Don't know if it's picking up. Again, the light is always great for selling the gemstones. Oh, there you go, gemstones colour. So that's why I always say it's best to get them home and have a look at them. You've got 30-day money-back guarantee, but I think I'm just getting it there, and you guys can see the effect of that labradorescence. And as I say, these have been mined, cut, faceted, you know, sent halfway around the world, so that you can have genuine gemstones in your designs. It's not all. As I previously mentioned, we normally put 3 strands in a kit, and this one's no exception. This is an absolute statement strand as well. These are 15 by 20 millimeters in size. They're black rutilated quartz. One of my favourite gemstones, funnily enough. I was a producer on our sister channel Gems TV for 3 years, say, and I used to absolutely love selling rutilated quartz. I just think it sums up everything a gemstone's about. It's got, you know, real character. Everyone's individual. It's Mother Nature's put her fingerprint on it, because, you know, you can see the rutilation inside, and in these ones it's a particularly good example. As I say, there will be variations from strand to strand, but that's the whole point of buying genuine gemstones, and that's why when you go to the craft fairs with your jewellery, you can charge a little bit more than the people using synthetics, because you've got genuine gemstones, you've got a story to tell. So the code on this one is NGGP99. I know that you're going to want to get in straight away because it's essential, but hold your horses, because in every kit, as I said, we give you everything you need, and that includes your silver findings, which you'll need. So there you go, it's on screen for you. You've got 2 pairs, interestingly, of silver earring posts. Often we give you shepherd's crooks, which are obviously very easy to use, but they only provide one sort of look, I find, a lot of the times with the earrings.
Some people prefer a shorter drop, and that's what you get with the...
Yeah, a shorter drop, or even if you could find a way of maybe beading onto it or some wire wrapping it onto there. You could even create a stud, couldn't you?
Well, yes, you could. I mean, that's what I've been talking about this morning, is that fact, you know, when you're moving along in your hobby of jewellery making, you can use the findings a little bit more. You have more idea about how to use the findings and utilate them within a design rather than just be a fixture.
Yeah,
that's right.
Nothing's out of bounds. If you've got it in your head, you have a go.
Yeah.
Be creative, make it happen, and I'm sure you'll come up with some amazing designs out of this kit. This is basically an essential. There's no doubt about it. If you want to get labradorite in your designs and black rutilated quartz, which I would, you've got a monochrome effect here from that, haven't you? But on top of that, you've got the labradorescence. It's pretty much giving you anything you could want from a classic design. So, I can't actually believe the price we're going to. I was expecting this to be more like $29.95, mainly because of the demand for labradorite on our channel. But apparently, it's going under even £25. Start dialing now. Again, I'll just mention we have got a free phone number, 0800 644 655. Dedicated help team in the building, waiting to take your call. And you're going to want to make it, because here comes the price, $20.95. Can't say fairer than that for 3 strands of gemstones, 34 pieces of sterling silver. And if you knew the price of silver at the moment, guys, you'd say you could pay £20 for that alone. But not here at Jewellery Maker. We're also going to send you 50 metres of your beading thread, which, as we discovered, goes a very, very, very long way. And 6 metres of your elastic in there as well. Everything you can jewellery making. £21.95, NGGP99. Just dial our free phone number, add that to your order, 1p&P all day. Think I got everything in there for them?
I think you certainly did.
Yes. So £21.95, and as I say, if you get that home and you aren't as blown away by the Labradorite as we are, send it straight back to us within 30 days, and we will send you your money back. So now that I have introduced you to the kit concept and you're all dialing in for your silver Melody jewellery kit, we are going back to the fuchsia. That's right, baby. I don't know who named this kit, but I know one member of the jewellery making team who's going to love the name of this kit, and that's producer Karen. She's a massive, massive Back to the Future fan, and Back to the Fuchsia sums this next kit up perfectly. As I say again, it's a 3-strand, sorry, in this case, it's actually a 2-strand kit, but we've included a pendant. I went to a few bead shops recently doing a bit of market research, and whilst I'm sure some bead shops are absolutely phenomenal for pendants, the ones I went to said that they were actually struggling to provide, you know, anything substantial in terms of pendants. They can get hold of maybe glass decorations and some even plastics and stuff, but they were struggling a little bit to get hold of pendants. As I say, I always like to speak to people in the industry and get their take on it all. So if anybody does have any suggestions, I'm sure they'll help you out. We've got a Facebook community here that's very, very strong. So if you can't get hold of what you need, always ask your fellow jewellery makers. That's the trick, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So in this kit, we are looking at 2 strands, and they're both statement strands. If you love pink jewellery, which I know loads of people do, in fact, our Sunday sofa guest yesterday, Lynn, was saying how girly she loves pinks, doesn't she? Chosen by You featured heavily rose quartz. This is a slightly different gemstone. This is agate, and you're looking at here some cracked agate, which basically means those big nuggets, they've been through a sort of a treatment, which is a heating process, which gives them a little crackle throughout them, and it also allows the sort of dyeing to go in a non-uniformed way, and that's why you end up with these sort of organic looking patterns throughout the agate. You know, again, they've all been faceted, every single one of them hand faceted for you, and the colours and the look are amazing. To be honest, you don't really need more than these 2 strands with these, because they're both statement strands. You've got your nuggets of fuchsia agate there. They are ranging from 5x1mm to 8x4. Again, sounds like a big variation, but in millimetres it's not a big variation. The nuggets are going to work perfectly with those. Are they called drums or large rice beads? I think they are. So there you go, faceted large rice beads and your nuggets. But on top of that, I mean, this kit isn't really one that you're going to sort of add to your stash, because everything in it goes perfectly together. You're going to use all of these things together. There's your pendant. That is a huge 50x40mm, 80 carats alone in just your fuchsia agate. Now, if we look closely at the designs we had created out of this, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, in that everything goes together. You can see there that our designers put the big rice beads, a few nuggets to separate them up so it's not too gem heavy, and then another little rice bead, and then some more little nuggets, and then they've used a clever little piece of chain here, that's just a way to make your beads go further, and that's dropping down to this huge statement pendant. What more could you want? As I say, some people find it difficult to get hold of pendants, and we've tried to provide those in the kit, and we've forfeited one of your strands here to get a pendant into the kit. Again, we're giving you all your silver, and you're going to get 30 pieces in this one. Again, we've gone for the traditional shepherd's hooks in this one. You're getting 3 lobster claw clasps with bolt rings, so you can make, say, 2 necklaces and a bracelet. So you can make, say, a bracelet and 2 necklaces, and then you've got your crimps and your head pins, essentials for any jewellery making. And there you go, you've got everything you could need, 2 strands and a pendant. That's going to make a perfect set. So, I'm not saying this to sort of wind anybody up or anything. It's just an opportunity to get on the lines early. That's one of the reasons we have a free phone number, 0800 644 655, and start quoting the code ZTGP90, because we've gone under £20 on this kit. That's for 2 strands of genuine gemstones, a large pendant, 30 pieces of silver, and your beading thread and elastic, all $45. Can't say fairer than that. Another kit which is going to be a winner, I would have thought, particularly with these feminine colours. Do you love it, Linda?
Absolutely do, and I mean with the spring and summer to look forward to. And this is actually very mother of the bride type, because fuchsia is really heavy, really in for weddings, particularly for guests and mother of the bride. So
actually, through my research, I'm seeing they love colour blocking at the moment, and this is one of those, isn't it? Because it's all the pinks.
Yeah, but it's not like, as you say, with your acrylics and your glass. It's not just a block of it. It's got the hues running through it, so it's gentle.
I think that the organic feel is what gemstones offer you, isn't it? And that's what you want. It gives you pieces more character.
Yeah, of course it does. It gives you more lookability, I call it. You know, you don't see what you see the first time you look at it. You keep looking and you see more.
Lookability. I think we'll coin that. I like that. Well, that's just £19.95 for that kit. We're going to go to a quick break, and then, fortunately, I'm going to actually catch up with Linda, because I set her a little challenge just as I came on air, and we'll see what she's come up with out of those pieces. Stay tuned.
This bead box features 3 strands of red matrix jasper and 3 strands of red zebra jasper, totalling over 1,800 carats, and all for just £21.95. These earthy tones are sure to go with anything. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code LDP091. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, square knots and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Back to Jewellery Maker. I'm Sales Manager Ed, just filling in once again, doing a quick hour on Jewellery Maker, mainly because I love it so much and we have so much fun. As soon as I came on, I challenged Linda, and that's why I'm over here. We're going to catch up with her, but first we're going to catch up with a text message from one of our viewers. We asked people to email in about monofilament. Is that what this one's about? No, it's not. It's about something different. Said, hi, a small plea from the heart from a Susan. Can you not call the revolving display Lazy Susan? A much better name I find is Party Susan from Sue in Stoke-on-Trent. P.S. Loving the extra show. Oh, thanks, Susan. Do you know what? We used to have a presenter here called James, and he used to go on all the time about how unfair it was to people called Susan, that it was called Lazy Susan because his sister was called Susan. So maybe you're right, maybe we need a new word for it.
I don't know where it came from in the first place. I'd be intrigued to find out where that
I've actually researched it before. I don't know where it comes from. It just is the name. I think it came from dumb waiters originally, apparently. No, it's another rubbish. That is true though. I think originally it was a derivative of a dumb waiter.
Dumb waiter and Lazy Susan?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Like
if anybody knows the reason why, text him, we'll reference that tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow our other text topic can be a new name for our Lazy Susan. Anyway, very good point, Susan, but we are here to catch up with Linda's challenge. I gave her some silver pearls and some lapis lazuli cubes, and phenomenally, she's knocked up 3 individual pieces of jewellery in just 40 minutes or something like that. The codes for these two are on screen. It's KKGP27, which is $8.95 for the lapis lazuli cubes, and HPMG39 for 3 strands of silver pearls for just $14.95. So that's under £5 for each strand. Do you want to talk us through your designs then, Linda?
Yes, well, again, I think when you first showed me these, I sort of thought to go along a bit of a chunky look on the wand.
Chunky.
Yeah. Sort of the Cleopatra loved this gemstone lapis. She actually ground it up and used it, you know, for her eyes
for her makeup.
and her makeup. And I love the fact that they're corner drilled, and I think they work beautifully with these silver pearls. And then the other necklace, I decided to do a little pendant. Which I'll talk about. Yeah, I've used head pins. I've put everything onto a head pin and then threaded them onto a head pin.
Ah, okay.
So it's given a little sort of a
Does that mean you have to
design.
sort of wrap them round?
No. Just make the gems up first. Put each gem. Put say 10 of the larger pearls and 5 of the smaller. Put them onto a head pin. Do a wrap loop on them, and then when you've got that, you need 5 at the bottom. Sorry, 5 at the bottom, 5 small ones in the middle, 5 at the top. Put them all onto a head pin, and that's the design that you'll get then. And then I thought I'd better put the lapis in between.
And you've actually managed to make them sit pretty flat, considering they're corner drilled as well.
Yeah, well they will do there. They will do at the nape of a necklace.
Okay, we're gonna have to love you and leave you, I'm afraid, audience, because I've actually my time is up. But thank you so much for helping me out, Linda. Your designs, as always, are amazing. I hope you're all grabbing some of the bargains we've offered during the last hour. And all it leaves us to do is to say bye. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 9 AM.
Bye.
Goodbye.
How to knot elastic. Take your beaded bracelet and simply perform a straightforward overhand knot. Next, you need to repeat the process and do another knot on top to make sure that this is doubly secure. Once this has been done, you need to pull as tight as you can to make sure that your bracelet is secure. Once you've done this, you can add a touch of glue or even a touch of nail varnish just to doubly check that that knot is perfectly safe.